Late great author Stephen Covey states, "People with a scarcity mindset tend to see everything in terms of win-lose. There is only so much, and if someone else has it, that means less for me." The more principle-minded we become, the more we develop an abundance mentality, the more we are genuinely happy for the successes, well-being, achievements, recognition, and good fortune of other people. We believe their success adds to, rather than detracts from, our lives. Starting off with the scarcity mindset, for my generation, the term YOLO is the most fitting example. Spending every dollar made, whether it's 10,000 or 100,000, the only time money is saved is to spend on a bigger ticket item. Wealth is defined by possessions and net worth. And net worth, by the way, is relatively worthless if it can't be converted into accessible cash when you need it. Insurance is just another expense. Education is valued only as a degree. Not saying every degree is useless. Many higher level jobs like lawyers, doctors, engineers still need degrees. What I am saying is that in general, real life experiences in that field is better and more applicable than a piece of paper. How many graduates do you know that have a job that is either not requiring their degree at all or is in a completely different field entirely? Robert Kiyosaki says school teaches you how to work for money, but doesn't teach you how to get the money to work for you. If you always trade your time for money, you'll likely end up with neither. This is where we work hard in someone else's system. A boss controls our financial destiny, and it leaves us feeling powerless. In all reality, the paycheck to paycheck lifestyle is more of a wage slave lifestyle. Money should be liberating, not an extra burden. In the world famous book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert refers to this as the rat race, always running in a circle but never getting ahead. When prosperity mindset is the opposite, it's systematically saving and planning for the future while still enjoying the present. It's only working for money until you can get the money to work for you. Strategically saving money for a purpose, then buy assets to create cash flow. With more cash flow, there's more security and more prosperity. Each new asset makes acquiring the next one that much easier. Wealth is defined by assets and cash flow. Education is valued by knowledge. Today's market has more to do with what you can bring to the table than what a piece of paper has your name on it. According to Forbes, 63 out of the top 400 wealthiest people in America do not have college degrees. Insurance is a tool that leverages the risk off the person being insured. This allows the individual to swing for the fences more in life because they know all their bases are covered. This is where you work hard and smart by creating your own system or maximizing your existing system. You are your own boss. You dictate your financial future. And if you are always adding value to the marketplace, you can never get fired. So how do you think about money? Before you think about getting rich and what you will do with it, just realize who you become in the process is much more important than the money itself. More money only allows our true lights to shine brighter. If you are generous, more money will make you more generous. If you are greedy, more money will make you more greedy. We need less greed in the world for everyone to prosper together. Every environmental outcry and inhumane atrocity that we see prevalent throughout history can be tracked back to some sort of greed and a scarcity mindset. It's only when survival is the only thought in mind that wars and exploitation can be justified. After the Civil War, our nation finally agreed that slavery and exploitation will never create long-term progress. and other nations followed suit. This was unprecedented at the time, and even though our life isn't perfect today, it's far superior compared to any time before the Civil War. What if this new shared economy is the beginning of the removal of exploitation and greed around the world? Can we create so much abundance that no one in the world could justify the need for another war? It's really important for you to be honest about yourself and how you view money. Have you been programmed to think that money is the root of all evil? Or is money just a tool, and just like any other tool, it can be used for good or for evil things? Many of us have been conditioned to believe that just because some people make money in despicable ways, that money itself is despicable. In reality, just like a hammer could kill somebody, or it could be used to build a shelter for someone, it all depends on how you use that tool. Does the lack of money currently cause strife in your life? Or has it ruined a relationship of yours? Have you told yourself, "I don't need money," in an attempt to feel better about not having it in the moment? Have any of your thoughts about money stopped you from managing it well? How much good could you do in the world if money wasn't an issue for your family? Joe Polish says that those that think money can't buy happiness just haven't given enough of it away. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation has literally saved millions of lives around the world through vaccines alone. The founder of 5 Hour Energy, Manoj Bhargava, just announced he is going to give 99% of his wealth away in order to alleviate global suffering in the form of clean water, electricity, and healthcare, and has the potential of helping over 1 billion people. If you had just as much money, how would you impact the world? Sean Accor states that it's not reality that shapes us, but the lens through which your brain views the world that shapes your reality. If we can change the lens, not only can we change your happiness, but we can change every single educational and business outcome at the same time. Something else to think about is, have you ever blamed other people or outside events for things that you want but you don't have in life? It feels good in the moment because we push the responsibility onto someone else. However, every time we blame others for things that are out of our control, we essentially shut off our brain to solve any problems for ourselves. Is it this other person's responsibility to take care of you, or is it your own responsibility? Everyone else is already too consumed by their own problems to fix yours. Even though we are not in control of everything that happens in life, we are in control of how we react or respond to whatever happens in our life. Legendary life coach Jim Rohn says that if you want to have more, you have to become more. For things to change, you have to change. For things to get better, you have to get better. For things to improve, you have to improve. If you grow, everything grows for you.